Hi guys, this is Rals. Welcome once again to my balcony. We are right now in a balcony that is being prepared for winter, and I'm gonna make another episode maybe in 1 week's time or 2 weeks time, as I'm preparing all the plants over here and I'm checking each and every one. I have yet another mealybug problem, and as you can see, all my calamansi seedlings are back in their place under the growing lights, which they are not turned on right now. They're LED lights, but I'm gonna show you all about this next week. Today I want to share something exciting with you. I went shopping for groceries, and guess what? I couldn't come home empty-handed, and I came home with this little cactus. It's a ball cactus, I believe. I do not know the scientific name. If you know it, please let it in the comments below. Enlighten me. I'm very confused with cactus names. I never know the scientific names of them, but I'm very excited that I came home with this little fellow. This guy looks like actually for sure he is pot bound. Look at the roots, they're coming out over here, and it looks like it's potted in a very poor soil, which is very hard to touch, and it doesn't look so good. Maybe it's also depleted of nutrients. It looks very cute. To my surprise, this is a small cactus compared to the pot, and normally if I would have to repot such a small plant, I would look for a pot of this size, but as you can see, this is quite similar, and actually this is sorry for my nails, oops. Yeah, time to get them done. So I was talking about a cactus, and I was telling you that this pot, it's what I would have opted for a plant this size, but this is too big, or it has such a big root system that this will not suffice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look for another pot, and I was thinking initially to put it in a clay pot, and this is my empty clay pot that I have right here. If you remember my video with clay pots, I painted it myself, and I'm very proud of it. But you can see this is not a proper size as well. You would ask me, but why? Because this one will suit very nice in here, and it will have space to grow. I don't want it to grow. Now, why I don't want it to grow in here? Because it's too large. I don't want to sting myself like I did twice already, so I have to wash this pot first anyway. But this one, for another plant, I would opt for jumping from this size to this size. Yes, one size larger. But for this cactus over here, the surface plant, the surface part of the plant, this one, it's too tiny, and I want it to be larger on top and smaller in the pot, right? I want what I can see to be larger and not the root system. So I don't want to encouraging with a larger pot, I don't want to encourage developing such a big root system, that the top surface plant stays small and it's almost nothing when you look at it, right? Also, I'm thinking about trimming a little bit these roots over here, depending of how the root system will look like, and I'm gonna show you that in a minute. But still, I haven't found the right pot for this cactus over here. So this is too big. I don't want to encourage more root growth than necessary. I want this to become big, nice round ball. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this poorly looking fellow, which is an aloe vera. I'm sure you can recognize it from all its brothers. Look at them, the brothers are there. He is not doing so well. This brother is doing just fine. It's nice and green. It has new leaf over there. This starts to recover as well. It's a little bit soft at touch, so this means they need water. No, this one is okay, he doesn't need water. This one is a little bit soft, it's a sign that my aloe needs water. And this one, yes, this one needs water as well, but also needs some new soil, because look at it. It's not sufficient for nutrients, so it's time to change it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this aloe, I'm gonna put it into this size, and this cactus over here will go into this pot. Yeah, this is one of my first hand painted pots. Yep, I did it myself, and you can see it already has some damage because of the water and humidity, but I don't mind. What's important is that my cactus will have the right size, so it's slightly bigger, so it's not going to be an inconvenience for the plant, but it's not too big that it's going to develop such a big root system. As usually, I'm attempting in keeping a clean workspace. You know that I'm more often than not succeeding with it, but I'm gonna try to make a mess here in this tray. Okay, this aloe will the root system looks good, nothing is rotted. Okay, actually, even for this, you see, it's way too big for this aloe. Way too big. Let me try something. You know what? I'll just replenish the soil. Actually, give it a new soil entirely, and I'm gonna put it in this small clay pot. I'll see how it goes. Yep, I'll do that. But now comes the fun part. The fun part is getting the cactus out of this pot without getting hurt. I'm talking about me and the cactus. Both of us, we don't want to get hurt. So let's try and see if it comes out easily. I can always try, right? Please come, please come, please. Whew. Nope, doesn't want to. Oh, it did. Wow. This is amazing. It came out. And my husband's tool for handling the plants in the aquarium. This is it, guys. Look at it, this little fellow. You see the root system? It has a nice, healthy root system, but it's so little developed on top. So little. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to remove some of the soil. I want to give it a fresh new one, and then prepare the pot, which is gonna be this old pot over here. I'll be back in a moment. So this is how it looks like. Now you can see the very nice round shape of it. I'm not gonna bury it all the way until the neck, or with the neck in the soil like it was before. I'm gonna place the soil up to approximately this level over here, and in this way we are gonna see the very nice shape this cactus has. So time to prepare the soil, which is gonna be some peat and sand and a little bit of perlite. The regular, actually more sand than for the usual plants. As promised, I didn't drown this cactus ball in soil. As you can see right now, compared to what you could see before, you can see very nice the round shape of this cactus. It's completely on top of the soil right now, and the trickiest part is just to make sure that the roots are covered. Oh, so you want the roots to be covered, so you want to cover in soil the neck of the cactus, so to speak, but not more than necessary. And I can tell you that the soil level was approximately up to here, and the root system, the existing root system, is on this part. So it has this much of soil to be able to extend the root system if he needs to. Or she. What if it's a she? Nah, it looks like a he. Or at least until it's gonna give colorful flowers, if it gives. As I do not know exactly the species, I do not know the flowers just yet, but I'm gonna be patient. And I'm actually looking forward to your comments. If you have this cactus, if you know the type of it, please leave it in the comments below. I would appreciate it. Now, as you probably know from my previous cactus videos and cactus reporting videos, I'm gonna wait a few days until I'm gonna water this little fellow over here. You don't need to water a cactus after repotting as you would do with any other plant, okay? So not to cactus. The soil is a little bit wet, just a little bit moist, and that will suffice for the next few days all the way up to 1 week. Actually, as I told you in my last cactus video, let me see if I can get it down from the top shelf. Yep. This is the guy. When I repotted this one, I told you that I'm gonna wait for a few days up to 1 week. To be very honest, I forgot about it on the top shelf, and 2 weeks passed after repotting, so no water at all in the pot, and after 2 weeks I remembered and I watered it, and is as healthy as usually. So he looks very good, he looks very happy, and I'm happy I didn't kill it. So it's very hard to kill a cactus, but don't try, still don't try. So this is it. This is my round ball cactus, or ball cactus, how is it called? And I'm very happy to introduce this to you, and I'm very happy to introduce you the perfect pot size for this little fellow. And remember, you want to encourage growth on top of the soil, and if you give it a large pot, then you will not encourage the top part of the plant to grow, but you will encourage the root system to grow. You don't want that, so keep that in mind. It's a rule that applies to other plants as well, but especially in the case of fellows like this little one, you want them to look nice and to grow on top of the soil. So this is it, guys. It's already November. I wish you a wonderful autumn ahead. I hope you had a not so spooky Halloween, and I will see you next week. Leave your comments in the section below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm looking forward to your comments. Bye bye.